So in this video we're going to go over the direct fit method of fitting a freeform system. So on this chair you can see we've got a medium back shell mounted. A medium back shell is a 16 to 18 inch width, and again the back kits come with your tools, your shell, mounting hardware, and the cover. So with the direct fit method you're going to mount the freeform shell into the chair with the client's standard cushion and set it at the appropriate height, and then you're going to transfer the client into the chair. The system is going to be pre-torqued so that as you transfer the client into the chair you can form it around their torso. One thing I like to do as well, so that the client is not sitting directly on the freeform modules as you're doing the fitting, is just inlay the cover into the shell rather than install it. If you install it, then the outside of the clamps are covered and you don't have access to them to adjust them. So with the cover inlaid, you can take your hex key and manipulate the position of these clamps using the hex key as a lever. And it's important to take note of the angle that the clamps are sitting at, because you want to have even contact throughout the inside of the clamp rather than having the angle skewed and have more pressure on one area than the other. So one thing you can do as well when you're doing the fitting is put your finger through the shell and feel on the inside of the clamps if there's contact or not, and adjust it as needed. You also have a visual. You can see directly through the shell to see if there's any voids or anywhere that you need to bring the shell in to add support. With freeform, because there's 6 points of contact on each of these clamps, they give you the ability to rotate them to bring them closer together. So you can see here we've rotated them to decrease the space between the modules, and that just creates a smoother transition on that part of the shell. I find it's useful especially for pediatrics, small shells, and for the transition on the lateral supports. So that covers the direct fit method of fitting a client directly into a freeform back system. That can be done as quick as 15 minutes out of the box and you fit a custom backrest. The next method we're going to go over is the shape capture method, where you make a plaster mold and then form freeform material around the positive image of the client's shape. I usually recommend this method for more complex shapes and certainly for full body seating surfaces.